Welcome back, everybody. And this episode, we've got a bunch of world building to get done. So here we go with some immediate dialogue. Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7 train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard Time. So happy Thursday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. The reason I'm staying kind of quiet is this is actually a point where the world was built in 7. Oh, this is why I hate the last train. Oh, boy. Because as you can tell, it's not a fantasy setting. It's a more modern one. Stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up. Well, thanks, Parrot. It seems this train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that'll change by tomorrow. Okay. And then we also have Wedge. Someday Avalanche is going to be famous. Me too. And here's Jesse. Hey, Cloud, you want to look at this with me? Sure, because we got to build the world. It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. This is probably the part that a lot of people aren't going to like, but I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know? Fleshy stuff. And it's just because this is establishing the world that you're in, especially the setting you're in currently. Okay, it's about to start. Ooh. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about a 1 out of 10,000 scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. Okay. A main support structure holds the plate up in the center. There are other support structures built in each section. Yes. Interesting. Whisper, the number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way up to the number 8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's the kind of place this is. Okay. This is next. Look. This is the route this train is on. The route spirals around the main support structure. We should be coming around the center area right now. At each checkpoint, an ID sensor device is set up. It can check the identities and background on each and every passenger on the train by linking up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. Okay, that sounds kind of cool, right? Anyone can tell that we look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Duh. You just blew up a reactor. I would think you're not using your own ID. Speak of the devil. That light means that we're in the ID security check area. When the light goes off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. Okay. Anyhow, we're almost back now. That's a relief. Alright, there you go. So that's kind of the main world building that you get with Jesse, and then we get to have some time with Barrett. Look, you can see the surface now. This city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, you could see the sky. Now pity the fool who wants to see the sky. Floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expected to hear that out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises. Well, yeah, he's wielding a big old sword that he shouldn't be able to hold. The upper world. City on a plate. It's because of that bleeping pizza. The people underneath are suffering. Yeah, I'm not cussing along with Barrett. Sorry, guys. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactors keep draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move on to the plate? Dunno. Probably because they ain't got no money. Or maybe Because they love the land, no matter how polluted it gets. That's the more likely answer. I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. It's a pretty profound moment to do some world building and get yet another awesome cutscene. Just kind of showing the central structure of Midgar and all of the slums that have been built up around it. See, to me, that was actually really cool. This used to be multiple towns, and then they just kind of came together to form one big city. Kind of like suburbs do now. That's actually really good world building to be able to have this happen. I know a lot of people are probably going to be bored with this part, and it's just because that's what this is doing. And you already know the story. But to those who don't, this is actually really helpful because it sets where you are, where this game begins. And for the longest time, a lot of people thought we were all just going to be here. Yo, get over here, all of you! This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's going to be bigger than that. Okay. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. Yeah, like I was saying, what a lot of us were seeing, a lot of the major conceptual art and imagery that was coming from this, there were occasionally scenes where you got to see outside of Midgar, but a lot of it was Midgar, because this, and now that the game's out, you understand why. A good portion of the beginning of this game is spent here, and kind of sets up the world that you're walking into, because even though Midgar isn't the only place in the world, it's very similar to the rest of the world. You want to meet your little baby? Little baby? Out of my way! Hey, don't act like you don't know what I mean. I'm telling you. Okay, go on ahead. Alright, so now we can walk in here to Tifa's 7th Heaven, which is kind of our little headquarters. Papa! Aww. The little girl scared of him. And here's yet another character. Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Yeah, probably. Did you fight with Barrett? Yeah. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. And let me introduce everybody to Tifa Lockhart. This is yet another awesome character that's come from 7. Flowers? How nice. You almost never see them here in the slums. You're right. But, a flower from me? Oh, Cloud, you shouldn't have. No big. Now, you can give it to Marlene, but I give it to Tifa. Thank you, Cloud. It smells wonderful. Because technically you can kind of romance Tifa, but maybe I should fill the store with flowers. There's technically 2 girls that you can romance, and I take as many opportunities to woo Tifa as I can. Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seems a little shy. Aww. Because, well, I have no problem admitting it. I like Tifa better than the other girl. Papa, welcome home! Don't put me on the gun arm! You alright, Barrett? Great. Get in here, fools! We're starting the meeting! I'm gonna bounce in and out of the Mr. T accent. I'm not that good with it. But there's no more appropriate character to voice Barrett than that. Sit down. We get to have some moments with Tifa. I always like these moments. How about something to drink? Give me something hard or I don't feel like it. Give me something hard. Just a minute. I'll make one for you. You know my usual. I like my women shaken, not stirred. No, we don't do that with Tifa. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. What's with you all of a sudden? That wasn't even a tough job. I guess not. You were in Soldier. We keep on hearing that. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett. Don't worry. Once I get that money, I'm out of here. Cloud, are you feeling all right? Yeah. Why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. Interesting conversation to have. So let's go ahead and go down to Avalanche HQ. But first, let's try and talk to Tifa. You better go down below. We need to go and get our money. Since we are a mercenary, we are not officially part of Avalanche. Oops. Hey, look at the news. What a blast. Think it was all because of my bomb? But all I did was just make it like the computer told me. Oh no, you got one of those internet bombs. Oh no, I must have made a miscalculation somewhere. And up next is Wedge, just to talk to him. You think I'm a little too uptight? Yeah. The next mission will be to blow up the Sector 5 reactor. Okay. Cloud, you're great. Don't you ever get nervous? Well, no, I wasn't Soldier after all. Or are you, like, impervious to feelings? Nah, that couldn't be it. As you can tell, all the Big Wedge and Jesse talk really just goes towards praising Cloud, because he's elite of the elite in this world. Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None, I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking you so bad just because you was in Soldier. Aw, dead silence. Oh, jeez! Barrett! Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. But don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. I didn't say I wouldn't curse completely. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question, and I answered it. That's all. I'm going upstairs, because I want to talk about my money. This is the thing I kind of like with Cloud and Barrett. They butt heads a lot. Wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about either Shinra or Soldier. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet, for that matter. Harsh words coming from Cloud. Straighten things up with everyone for me. I don't think he's straightening anything up there, Tifa. I think he's screwed the pooch quite badly. But it does make sense. He's a mercenary. Well, it's time for us to leave. Oh, Tifa! Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you. Please join us. Sorry, Tifa. The planet is dying. Slowly but surely, it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving? Yeah. You're just gonna walk right out, ignoring your childhood friend? Ah, a little bit of character development. What? How can you say that? You forgot the promise, too. Promise? So you did forget. Uh-oh. Remember, Cloud, it was 7 years ago. And we get a flashback. Yes, Tifa and Cloud are childhood friends. Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah. Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. Aw, there's Mini Cloud! And Mini Tifa. Sorry I'm late. And she's in a little pretty dress. Way different from her attire currently in the game. You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Come this spring, I'm leaving this town for Midgar. All the boys are leaving our town. But I'm different from all of them. I'm not just gonna find a job. I want to join Soldier. He's got a little ponytail. I'm gonna be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth? The great Sephiroth? Yeah, I don't think so. Aw, he's standing up at the top of the wall now. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. He's so cute. Huh? Will you be in the newspapers if you do well? I'll try. Hey, why don't we make a promise then? 'Cause I'm gonna totally exploit you. If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you come save me, alright? This is so funny considering what she does later. What? Whenever I'm in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to at least experience that once. What? Come on, promise me. All right, I promise. Oh, he's so cute. And also very against Tifa's character. As, again, what you find out later. You remember now, don't you? I promise. I'm not a hero and I'm not famous. I can't keep the promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. Yeah, of course he doesn't need an elevator. Wait a sec, big time soldier. Promise is a promise. Here. See Barrett's stash, 1,500 gil. This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. What? Then you'll... You got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? You son of a... It's okay, it's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? That buddy's from Marlene's schooling. Damn it! 2,000! Thanks, Cloud. You had to be the mercenary. You had to do the hard sell. And there you get Barrett. He's got a heart of gold. Because of Marlene. And of course, he slept down here, so there you go. Let's go ahead and head on back up and get ready for our next mission. We also get a major tutorial, but I'm just going to tell people in advance we skip it because I already know how it works, and I'll explain it. So we have Tifa and Barrett. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Barrett's snoring kept me up, or next to you, who wouldn't? Yes, I will always hit on her. I don't know what you mean. I'm going this time. Wait, but you're a bartender! No, she's much more than that. She's awesome. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. I'm sure you will. Yo, Cloud. Before the next mission, I had something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you that materia you found. Just teach me how to use it. So again, this is like the major tutorial you could get for materia. We're not going to go through it because I'll explain it. It's actually a main mechanic of 7, and you have to get used to it, so you wouldn't understand. Oh, so this is what makes them guys and soldiers so great, huh? Okay, I'll ask Jesse again later, but you're in charge of the materia. As we would be in charge anyway. Materia system. Access the menu and select materia to equip materia, which is like your primary stat gainer for magic and all that. Glad I got a message. Somebody at the weapon shop has somebody he wants to give you. Don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Yeah, little kid bartender. Okay. All right. Good luck. So there you go, and this is basically them unleashing you into the world for the next mission. But you get a little town environment here. And what Tifa was basically mentioning is you got to meet up with the guy above the weapon shop, and he'll give you an extra piece of materia for you. The store keeps up. We're all poor. Look at this. This doesn't happen every day. You, a customer. Welcome. We sell. We buy. So we're going to be doing a little bit of errands here for the next little bit. But yeah, there we go. So I know a lot of people probably will skip this part just because it's a lot of world building. This is the time where it establishes Midgar and the surroundings you're in. And as you guys can tell, I'm already working with the materia system. This is how you make magic and stat gainers and things like that work. We'll go over a bit more of it in detail next time because we're running out of time for this one. But trust me, materia is like a big part of 7, and you have to be able to utilize it properly. Otherwise, you're going to regret it later. I just didn't want to bog down this whole thing with, wait a minute, you! I didn't want to bog this thing down with tutorials. You know what I mean? And this is the weapon shop, so we actually want to go here for Iron Bangle, because we need 3 of them. That's the other major thing that has changed from previous games, is you're used to having about 3 or 4 armor slots. This time you just get a weapon, you get an armor, and you get an accessory. So they made it very simplified because the most complicated part of this is materia. Because you have to make sure that you put the right materia on the right people, and sometimes, I mean, you can literally build people how you want, and you'll see that as I go along, but I do tend to stick to specific people running specific kinds of materia. And there you go, we got an all materia. Hey, you got one right off! That was materia. Now, next, take this treasure chest. Okay, so take that. And we get an ether. So all materia is actually a unique one. And it's simply that if you attach it to a materia, like a magic materia that's paired, it will cast it on everything on the screen. Whether it be positive, like on your side or on the other side. I'm not necessarily reading this guy's dialogue because this is a walking tutorial. If you've never played an RPG in your life, then this would be the way to be able to understand a few things. We can also get some additional mechanics in this game, but I'll explain them as we go along. And we're actually kind of running out of time this week. I know that there was a lot of world building. I wasn't able to do a check-in with everybody, but I hope everybody's had a good week so far. When we get back next time, we're going to get into the next mission of bombing the Sector 5 reactor in Midgar. So we are going to continue the story on. And of course, we'll see you guys next week.